immediately I entered the labor ward, the nurse on duty sat down and was pressing her phone. Woman. What's up there, beautiful people? Welcome back to my channel. It's been a while. I'm Huldah and you are welcome. Thank you guys for tuning in, and just thank you very much. Thank you for staying with me. It's been a while, but I'm finally back and I'm finally here with new contents. But today, guys, I'm just going to tell you guys a story. All of you have been asking about this story. Everybody wants to hear this story, and I don't know why it feels like it's a taboo to actually talk about things like this in public. Oh, guy, we need to know. We need to prepare ourselves. I wish I was told earlier that this is what I'm going to do when I'm supposed to. Anyway, let's get right to it. But first of all, I want to give a quick disclaimer. If you're someone that feels spirituality is too much for you, or you feel being spiritually attacked is not something real, guy, this video is not for you. Go check my other videos and entertain yourself. But let's get right into the video. So first of all, last year by this time, I actually gave birth on the 29th of June, but presently today is the 9th of June. So we've actually come a long way. I feel this is the perfect time to actually tell this story, guys. So stay tuned, grab your popcorn and the rest. Yes, anything you eat while watching television or while watching your favorite movie. So just grab anything and let's get right into the story. First of all, we are 11 months postpartum. Thank you, God. We've actually come a long way and we are grateful for that. So, guys, right into the story. Last year on the 29th of June was actually on a Tuesday, and we go for antenatal cares on Tuesdays. So that fateful day, your girl went on her for antenatal. How do you call it? For antenatal, did everything, saw the doctor, and came back. That was from around 11 to 12. Yes, 11 a.m. to 12 noon. So I got home and your girl was trying to sleep and could not sleep. That was the beginning of you get it? That was the beginning of everything. That was the genesis of the labor and everything. The baby was waiting for me to see the doctor and then come back, and he would deal with me in the way that I deserved. So this story is about how I overcame. Yes, let me leave it that way. But it's not easy. So when I got home, I was trying to sleep, but I couldn't sleep. Your girl was just turning and moving like a centipede or millipede. So I couldn't sleep. And I was actually having some things to do in mind because one of my auntie gave birth 2 days. She gave birth on the 26th or 27th of June. So I was planning on going for, greetings, the way we do it here. You buy diaper or detergent and all those stuff. But actually, me, I was trying to make some hot pap for her, some hot porridge and take to her so that, we just go and bless our newborn. You get it? So, I even had the strength to make the pap. Poured it in a hot in a hot water flask. I don't know if I'm right. I don't know if that's how they call it, but I poured it in a flask. Flask is flask. And I took it. On my way, I was going and resting. When they say when labor starts, no one needs to tell you that this is labor. Your common sense will tell you that this is labor. I took the porridge. I was moving and resting on the road. I was feeling myself doing strong woman. Guys, if someone should tell you that you're not supposed to cry when you're in labor, or you're not supposed to show pain, see, it's high time we stop listening to this type of things. There is nothing you win here when you're pregnant. Some people will tell me, you're not supposed to cry. If you cry in your first delivery, you're going to keep crying like that throughout other deliveries. You're not supposed to show that you're in pain. You're not even supposed to show that you're in labor. People, evil spirits, evil spirits will start attacking you. Will attack you and your unborn child. Will attack you during labor. And people that are having bad thoughts in mind, people that actually hate you, will now use the opportunity to do something bad to you. Trust me, guys, sometimes we can do and undo, we can exaggerate, but these things are real. These things that people say, to some extent, about 45% of what people say about all these myths are actually real, and I'm taking you there. So I got to my auntie's house. We're gisting and laughing, from green laugh. I now started just if they say something funny, your girl just say I could not even sit again. Guy, if you feel pain, please, if you want to cry, please cry. If you want to roll on the ground, please roll. If you roll and press your baby, your own, but do what you want to do. Feel free to cry. Feel free to say you're in pain. I'm not going to lie, guys. The pain is real. But if you want to cry, cry. If you want to roll, roll. As for me, this pain is something that, a situation whereby you're being pained to an extent that tears cannot even go from your eye. That was the exact thing. I was just closing eye and holding body like this. Closing eye and holding body. More me. God. It was just prayer throughout. From her house back to my house, it's not even up to 1 kilometer, but from coming back, I felt I trekked about 10 kilometers to reach this house. I had to cross the main road. I was even thinking a car hit me while crossing the main road, because I could not even raise leg again. Your sister could not raise leg like this and cross. I could not raise leg, but glory to God, I arrived home safely. So moving next to what happened. What happened next? Your girl came back home. I wanted to call my husband actually, because he went for work. But now, if I should call him at that time, this was around 4 to 5 in the evening. 4 to 5 p.m. in the evening. If I should call him around that time, he will rush from work and come back home and be like, how far should we start going? Now, but I heard that if you get there on time and then you're not dilated enough, they can either induce you or they'll send you back home. If you're lucky, they send you back home. Kudos. But if you're not lucky, they'll induce you. So I was not ready for that, because what I've heard about being induced and the rest, I was not ready to face double pain like that. So instead, I was just timing my contractions and all those stuff. I was just moving from post to pillar to post. That was what I was doing. When it got to 7, my husband came back. He was like, should we start going? I said, no, take your bath. I was trying to pass time at home before getting to the hospital. Take your bath, eat, and then we'll know what to do next. So we left home around 8 to 9. But before we should reach the hospital, it was already 9. So it was around 9:14 or so we were in the hospital. And then this is where the whole thing started. The whole nyama started when we got to the hospital. I picked everything. I made sure I had everything in the delivery items, what they asked for. if you know federal hospital in Nigeria, yeah, they tell you, they will give you list of things to buy, and then if one is omitted, if you play, you give birth outside the hospital. That's not their problem. Sha, I want to get to it, but first of all, if you're a nurse or if you're someone who has a relative that is a nurse, please, sorry, you guys, sorry, because I know not all nurses are like this nurse I'm about to talk about. But I want to ask one question. This nurse is it that there is one specific course you take while you're in school or when you were still studying that teaches you how to be rude and mean to your patients? If you're in Nigeria and you've not encountered a rude or mean nurse, please raise up your hand. Raise up your hand. I want to see that person. But if you know, a lot of you can testify about the kind of nurses we have here. I don't know if it is the frustration of the government or they don't pay them well. I don't know, sha. But the pain of facing rudeness and meanness from a nurse who is supposed to take care of you when you go to the hospital is more painful. It's more painful than actually cutting yourself with a razor. If you get what I mean, but sha, that's the only thing I can compare with. So we got there, and immediately I entered the labor ward. The nurse on duty sat down. I was pressing her phone. Woman, how far? A patient is here. Oh. You are on duty in the labor ward that night. So a patient is here, and why are you still pressing your phone? She was pressing her phone. Guess the first thing this woman asked me, Madam, this expression I'm giving you, this is the exact expression, and she should be grateful, or I should just thank God that I was very peaceful when I was pregnant compared to other women. She was just pressing phone. What the first thing she asked me, Madam, she was still holding the phone like this, Madam, I need delivery items, Nike. This I'm speaking in Hausa, so I'll make sure I translate what she was asking, because if I should use English, I'm not going to get this expression very well. Madam, in that delivery items, Nike. She was still holding her phone in one hand. My husband brought the delivery items, so she looked at them like this. It's not as if she even opened the bag to check. She continued playing Facebook videos on her phone. She was just playing Facebook videos, pressing her phone. I was busy timing my contractions, and this time around it was actually giving me 2 minutes interval, which means I'm getting there actually. By that time I should be around 8 centimeters dilated. I think so. I cannot check myself now, but I was getting there for sure because the contractions were getting closer and closer. So this woman, after we've been operating and watching videos, I was just standing there. I was just standing and turning from one side to another. I was just turning. She didn't even show me, Madam, sit here. Oh, Madam, lie down here. Nothing. As she was busy pressing her phone, I was there praying and praying. And guys, I'm saying prayer, no vex. So if you're someone that don't believe in prayer, I told you it's not for you. Go and check my other videos. This particular video is not for you. I was just praying and praying, and God really showed me mercy. How? Because when I entered there, the way the woman looked at me, I felt I'm in trouble. To be sincere, from the first question, I knew that I was in trouble, because for someone to look at you as someone that came for labor and you're acting and you're reacting, it was just something else. I just felt I was in trouble. It was just me and God now. I just started praying. God, I want to leave this hospital with I and my baby. Everybody should live in peace. I don't want any problem with this woman. Because if you should hear stories about what happened in labor rooms with nurses and then patients during delivery, you'll be so shocked. Because I'm not going to lie, so this is it. Some nurses are agents. For the reason why I felt very uncomfortable from the moment I entered and everything, it was just God that was just pushing me to just leave everything in His hands. I never had anything she said, I don't reply. She was saying, she stood up, she checked my delivery items, she saw that it was complete. She now said, Madam, keep on touching. Guys, Madam, keep on touching. I lied down. She now asked me that, is this my first delivery? I said yes. She continued watching her videos. I don't know, is it that first delivery we used to pretend too much? Because they say any woman that comes for her first delivery, she will come and they don't know how to endure pain. They will just come and start crying for them in the hospital. I was like, when a patient comes, are you not supposed to check the patient immediately before being relaxed? So why are you so relaxed when you know that people have different bodies, people have different body systems? I don't get. Why are you so relaxed when you're supposed to check? This woman sat down, continued playing her videos. When the doctor on duty came, he now asked, have I been here for long? I said, actually it was up to 30 minutes that was there. And he was now asking the woman, why is she still sitting when I've been here for that? What I came here, is it that I've not fully dilated or what? She could not say anything. She just stood up. She was already angry herself because the doctor was trying to talk to her. She came, removed hand gloves from the delivery items. I was like, I bought small hand gloves. The hand gloves, I was not busy saying in my mind, Madam, is it me that said your hands should be so big that cannot fit into the hand gloves? What I was feeling was even more than that hand gloves that she was talking about. Sit down very well. When she checked the dilation, she was so shocked. She started calling everybody, calling her colleagues, those people assisting to come and prepare things, prepare everything for delivery, everything. So if to say she delayed more, in fact, I would have given birth there and then when I was still standing safe, if not because of the doctor that came and saved me. And it was just God, it was just prayer. As I was praying, to the extent the pain was much, I don't even know what I was saying. I don't know if I was still praying. I just know that it was just me and God. If you know what I mean, it's just, that kind of prayer that you're praying and the prayer stops coming out. It's not left for you and your heart and God. That was the situation there. I was just praying. I was just like, God, I just want to be healthy. Me and my baby, I just want to leave this place in peace and leave rude nurses to continue watching their video. I don't want that kind of situation. I just want my baby should come out alive. I should be alive, and we should go out and forget about all this nonsense that was happening inside the labor room. So guys, this thing was very touching in the sense that any delay, anything would have happened, but God actually hindered those things from happening. And in fact, when I was trying to deliver, actually my baby was breached, so they had to induce me. What I was actually running away from actually came back. When they induce you, the pain is times the pain is times 2 of what we are already feeling. So they had to induce me to actually correct the head of the baby. After everything, after I gave birth, this woman carried baby like this. Madam, kikala ne making samu. Ne making samu. I said na miji. That She now took the baby, gave to the other person that was going to clean the child. After cleaning and everything, she was not like, expire. I brought my delivery items were all expired. I was like, wow, is that what you were supposed to say? That everything was expired. She was so angry. Actually, she was not smiling all this time. From throughout the delivery, she was not smiling. Nothing. I'm not expecting her to smile at me, but I'm expecting you to actually do your job and do it right. Because from the onset, you already killed my spirit. If to say I was to have high blood pressure, that was when high blood pressure would just rise like that, and maybe they will take me for CS or they will delay and my baby will finally die. God forbid, but God prevented all those days. And if you should be hearing about nurses being agents and all those stuff, please guys, these things are actually true. These things are actually true, because thank God for the doctor who was my saving grace, who God used to actually save me at that moment, because maybe I would have given birth while I was standing and the woman was watching her videos and pressing her phone, or she would have gotten angry and then mistreated or done things the wrong way. I don't know, but the doctor was there and he was overseeing everything, all those stuff like that. Although she was rude and mean throughout the delivery and everything, from cleaning the body and everything. In fact, the woman felt as if I don't know if I was telling one of my mommies about this thing. In fact, she was the one I told in details what really happened, and she was like, we should thank God, because things like this not actually ordinary for something like this to happen to you. I know there are rude nurses, but these people, they are rude but will not neglect their duties. But this particular woman that I met, from me being uncomfortable from the moment I entered, and her behavior throughout self, she just tell you that something was wrong. And thank God for my prayers. God really answered my prayers. I was just praying and praying throughout. In fact, from the moment I was going to the hospital, I was just asking God should help me and give me a good nurse. So, because those people that have encountered some kind of nurses, they know what I'm trying to say. Well guys, all these things shall we still thank God. I don't want us to forget that most of these moments we are having attacks here and there that we don't really pay attention to. Sometimes God really shields us from most of these things that we don't really pay attention or we don't usually take as anything. For you to enter the labor room and come out safe and sound with your child, in fact, it's just the grace of God. When we left the labor room, when we are admitted, guys, the next day my baby started vomiting. I don't know what the boy was vomiting. He was just vomiting, and we had to stay throughout again till the evening for them to get a doctor to come and check was even an issue. Nobody wanted to come. They will call a doctor. The doctor will not come. Call this one, the person will not come. Everything that was how things were just scattered. That was how. In fact, I was frustrated. And when I'm supposed to be resting, I was not even thinking straight again because of what was happening. But we thank God we are still here. 11 months gone. We are almost a year old, and we are very grateful for that. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please like, subscribe, share with your families and friends. I don't know why you're still watching till now and you've not subscribed. Why I want to know why haven't you subscribed to our channel yet? Please like, subscribe. And if you're a health worker, please, I want to thank you. You guys are doing wonderful jobs, but I want you guys to be like, don't be so frustrated with the country issues. I know it can be frustrating to be a Nigerian. If you're a Nigerian, you know what I mean. It's frustrating. hearing the name of the country alone can give you heart attack, but shall we thank God? God will give us the strength to keep pushing and doing our best. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Bye.